Welcome back to the bench and our informational series. Today we're going to give you another reloading tip. We've been going over different things and different processes of how we load our bullets for our long range shooting. And today we're going to talk to you about overall length. It's synonymous in the industry that that's probably one of the easiest and most important things to do as far as accuracy. Even in some factory guns, when you hand load for it, getting your OAL correct is important. Granted, some factory guns may have trouble actually feeding rounds into, depending on what type of a system you're using, when you pull the bullets a little bit. But we're going to work on the assumption that you've got something that will do this. Now, a lot of people will measure OAL as the actual overall length. Technically, that tip never touches your barrel. It does not touch the lands. It doesn't do anything. So what we like to measure from is the actual ogive, which is this high point right here. That's the first place that the bullet is going to touch your rounds. So you know, if you happen to have bullets that are off by you know, so many thousandths as far as the actual base of the bullet to the tip of the bullet, where it touches is going to be the most important part. So that's where you need to measure from. There are a few special tools that you have to use for that. On our calipers here, you'll actually see this little device. You can get these inserts to fit whatever diameter. This is a 28 nozzler, so we're at 284 on this one, and we're going to show you how we do that. So as you can see here, we just insert the bullet into our ogive checker, and it will literally stop when it reaches that 284 diameter, the same as it's going to do when it touches the lands in your barrel. We can actually, let me time this out and run this up, and what we're looking for is somewhere in the 2.922, which is what we've got. That's what this particular gun likes. We use a Redding Precision die for our seating die. Actually has a micrometer on it that we can make very minute adjustments, but even at that, a lot of times we will take every round we've got and go through and check those in case we need to bump them a little bit more. We even have to pull those sometimes. That's one of the most important things you do. Again, just because of very slight inconsistencies in your bullet. We're actually shooting these cutting edge MTH. They're 155 grain in 284. And let me tell you, since we've switched to this, we don't have that kind of issue much anymore. For our own peace of mind, we check them, but you're not going to find inconsistencies in these things. So anyway, that's just one small thing that we do. It's a good tip to learn to actually check your OAL that way. Again, really important. That's something you can do. We'll get into that later as far as to how to measure your chamber, get an idea for that, to at least get you started. And then a lot of it's just going to be range data that you're going to have to come up with. You're going to have to try different OALs and see what your gun likes. But pretty cool tip.